You lie down soft bed, lulling you to sleep. You drift into a deep slumber.
Words?
Frolova?
Lines of them all around me.
What?
And music coming from above.
This is really cool. Like, this is really, really, really cool. Like, what? Yeah, it is Frolova.
This is but an illusion. One of the nights, one of dreams. Not like the spectacle you saw in the glimmer of the Carnival. Here, I am not your foe, nor can we harm each other, should we so wish. Lay your blade to rest, if only for now. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, on this special stage. A city wild and beautiful, chasing endless glory. Tell me, does Septimont please you as much as Raguna once did?
Hold on. Just in case. I like to have options. Has the Fraxis let's cut to the chase. You're in connection to Cardithia's disappearance.
Ah, so it is she you seek. It appears this special resonator has you rather captivated. Let's take our time. I would like our talk to be pleasant.
But
No one will bother us here. I have an associate who adores the heroic tales told throughout this land.
Scar?
For this reason, the missing girl you seek and the anomaly you sensed in Septimont, they are indeed threads in his tapestry. You could call it an obsession of his.
Ah. Tell me what you're planning.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. Your wisdom and courage,
Wait,
your
no.
compassion and resolve,
Not Scar, the
your
other guy.
hope and madness. Will they be strong enough to carry you through the trial?
I forget
To
his name.
make you the hero of the story?
What's
Read
his
it.
name?
I hope the story speaks to you. The answers you seek lie within these pages. If we continue to meet as foes, the symphony grows monotonous. I confess I find it rather uninspired.
Let's see what this is. Okay. These are all moments that... Wait, what? What was that last one?
I'll ask again, Frolova. What are you doing here in Septimont? And why give me this?
I am giving this story a little nudge. As of now, you and that blessed maiden from the tower are deeply interwoven in the fate he has spun.
So you're not the only overseer active in Renacida. Scar, your nameless ally, and you. The Fraxidus seems to revel in the company of those with twisted obsessions.
It's not as you imagine. You've already met my associate, you see. He trusts what he sees, not the words of others.
I've already crossed paths with him since arriving in Renacida.
You know who it is, girl.
As a creator, he always hopes his characters will craft twists and turns that he himself cannot foresee. He believes that the closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. I gave you this play so you can see the ending. That gladiator girl will be the harbinger of the dark tide in Septimont. All glory will be consumed, and the pride of heroes will dissolve within a blackened maelstrom. Such is the finale she holds most dear.
Who is she?
This is a short story, one that only lasts 3 days. When the final match concludes, so too will this story. You could claim the spotlight by ending her life before the curtain falls. Change the ending, and the tragedy is averted.
But
should you falter, or worse, warn her of what's to come, the consequences will spiral far beyond anything you can imagine.
What you're proposing I do. Tell me, what reason do I have to trust a word you're saying, Frolova?
You don't need to trust me. Let my words slip from your thoughts if you wish. As I've already said, the story will unfold as my associate has written it. The choice lies with you. It is a freedom we all hold. Even the wildest imaginations draw from what already exists. So it is with this story. It follows a template, and even its creator cannot escape its confines. Choose wisely, Rover. Time is still on your side. For now. I look forward to your performance in this grand finale.
Frolova giving hints because she's bored. Oh. Oh? What is... So this is the script. Okay. Perfect. Depth from the sea. Right. And then... Lupa is swallowed by the tide's relentless turn. Oh. Okay, so we got the script. That's such a like trippy way that they did the like outside there. This apartment's kind of cool though. It's cool like for the first time we got to go in. Oh no, can we see our black shores? I think we can, but like this is the first time we've seen like our room. Girl, you got a cool ass bed. All right, let's see what's out here now. What is that? Oh, hey you.
Morning, fellow warrior. Huh. You don't exactly look well rested.
Frolova may not have told the whole truth, but there's no denying the anomaly here in Septimont. And neither Lupa nor the others here seem to notice. And that fleeting image. Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I need more clues before making any decisions.
I'm fine. Just a bad dream. Let's get going. Our next stop is the Coliseum Olympus, right?
You got it. Let's get going.
Like, the one thing that they keep constantly doing is Rover never jumps to conclusions. For the most part, like, I don't feel like I've ever seen Rover, like, make a bad call in that regard, at least in this lifetime with these memories and, you know, everything like that. So it's just really cool to see that, like, nah, it is definitely, where is that? I think it's, like, up on the other side. We'll get it later. But it's really cool to see all those like decision-making skills that we've picked up over the first set of stories still holding true. for Rover, because, like, she definitely could have come in hot with Lupa and been like, why aren't you telling me everything? Blah, 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 blah. But what good would that have done, though? Like, in the end, sincerely, like, what good would that have done? None. And all it would have done was made, like, Lupa defensive or something like that, and then you never would have gotten to the bottom of it. But now at least we have some warning, and now we can do something with it. It's just really interesting that, like, Frolova's bored. That's at least what she's trying to tell you. I don't actually think Frolova's bored. I think there's another reason behind her helping us the way that she has, but I'm curious to see what it'll be. Right. Oh my god, you're adorable. Wait, are these the people from before?
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semifinals. The news spreads quickly.
You knew this was coming.
Of course. To them, it's a provocation, and to forfeit would be a disgrace. Domina Julia must be here. She wouldn't miss a moment like this. She's shrewd and exceptionally capable, but arrogant to the core. She's convinced that she's always right. She doesn't believe in talking things through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
Wait, what? There she is.
Years have passed, and I stand before you once more, not as a gladiator, but as a witness to the start of this grand event. You all know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city. Seize power and fight for victory. Once, we fought to survive on the seas. That same instinct courses through our veins today. The instinct to face fate head-on and defy it. Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers. Warriors, by the eternal sun, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit. I look forward to the rise of new heroes in this Aegon. Let the Aegon begin.
It's Augusta's VA is the female Inquisitor, British VA from Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's just always so weird to hear in other games because DAI was like my gateway drug game to basically everything else, like getting more serious with gaming, I should
Come,
say.
my fellow warrior.
Outside of
Victory is
Skyrim.
ours for the taking.
So it's always weird to hear her in other games, and I haven't heard her use this like voice before, so this was just really cool. No. Let's make the Inquisitor proud, Hadley. That's it. That's what we're gonna do.
Are you ready for
Of
the
course
gladiator's
we're ready.
Aegon? Happy hunting, gladiator.
Thank you. All right, girl.
Victory! That is the Bow of Legion. Let the Aegon begin!
Let's do it.
Let's settle this, Emilio. Fair and square.
You think he's gonna settle it fair and square after everything you know about him?
Wind rises.
Like,
Hopefully this
sincerely?
helps.
Sincerely, sincerely? Eek.
Perfect teamwork. We make quite the hunting party.
Yes, we do.
The wicked.
Yeah, now this. Okay. This.
Hopefully this helps.
Now this.
I am the Tempest.
Good girl. All right, you're almost there, honey. Okay. Who do we have left? They're busy with him. Now this. Okay, you. Now this. Now that. Not doing bad though.
This helps.
Did we do it? Was that already? That was so soon. Cutscene. What?
This frequency, it's like the dark tide in the inverted tower.
Hadley, fix it.
Thanks, my fellow warrior. Can't win, so you play dirty in the arena, huh? You make me sick!
She has no idea. Unless they're controlling the dark tide. Are they controlling the dark tide frequency? Can you do that?
Esteemed Ephor, I must bring a grave matter to your attention. In this very match, the Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
Speak plainly, gladiator.
This spear, it was a gift from Domina Julia, head of House Silver when I first joined the family. Back then, I trusted the Silvers completely, never once doubting their intentions. That is, until I chose to leave them, not long ago. Now in today's arena, this spear spiraled out of control, nearly stabbing my own teammate.
I knew it. I said you would. Of course. And your proof? Honorable Ephor, I guarantee this spear will withstand any scrutiny. Lupa, you owe your fame and fortune to our patronage. Yet, you turned your back on us when we needed you the most. Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if we lose today, we will not be expelled from Septimont. So tell me, Lupa, who is truly desperate to destroy whom? A lone gladiator cut off from her family? Or a house as powerful as mine?
Can Hadley do anything right now?
Enough of this disgrace. Stop your performance, Jester. What?
Like, that landing was just, what? Who is she?
That's Yuno, the priestess of Septimont. She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up accompanying F4 Augusta.
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimont's sacred arena. Guilty.
I said it was.
It's obvious.
I said it was.
No chance.
No, I said
50
it.
face.
That can't be right. It's typical, isn't it?
Augusta, banish the Silvers from Septimont.
Just like
The
that?
priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here. Most people trust her judgment. But Yuno is a bit extreme in our line of priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior, despite her capabilities.
What is this?
Guilty. The temple has spoken.
Was it the proof?
That's outrageous. Unbelievable. Despicable stuff. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're guilty. Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Julia Silva, you know the weight of your actions. I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors. For centuries, the Silvers fought bravely in the hunting grounds, defending Septimont from tacit discards. But today, you dishonor their legacy. Do not disgrace them further, Julia. Leave Septimont. Do not ever return.
As you command, F4.
Ah, she's not the type of person to just take it, is she?
Your performance just now. That wasn't a complete disaster. At least you show more promise than those idiots retreating to cling to their meager points. An outlander. Fight well, both of you. Do not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
What is that? That's so ominous and menacing.
Seems there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
Okay. Y'all, don't disappoint them. God, that was like literally the most terrifying thing. The way she says that. Like, I definitely 100% feel like my life's been threatened.
Let me cut to the chase. The Silvers are finished. F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. Don't tell me you had no part in this.
Who's to say? How could I predict Domina Julia would tamper with my spear?
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and violated your contract. You can't deny that.
Skip to the end, Kartor. You're not here to catch up or spread gossip.
Oh, fine then. I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is minimal. In return, I'll be your event manager for the next year.
Deal. But we'll need new terms. I trust you'll draw up a contract that satisfies me, Kato?
Always ready to squeeze an opportunity, aren't you, Lupa?
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fool yourself, Kato. You're complicit in this too.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Wait! You didn't come to me just for money, did you?
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Finally some peace. What a day.
Yeah, what a day. Can we talk about the judgment?
F4 Augusta had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. 2 F4s met untimely ends back then. The Great Aegon carries immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this moment to act.
Let's see. And then what was the other topic? The
priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Yuno, in particular, is one of F4 Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow and tending to the eternal flames. But Yuno's different. She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand, patrolling with the other fighters. Born during an eclipse, she's the most gifted among her line. Impressive, isn't it?
Terrifying. She's terrifying. Like, let's be real. And then what is the last thing I can talk about? At least we made it to the finals.
That's right. I owe you for helping me escape Julia's tricks.
All right, so the semifinals should be over now? Ish? Oh, cutscene.
That fleeting frequency. It was similar to the Threnodians. Could it really be linked to the dark tide WuWa will bring forth in Septimont, as Frolova said? Lupa, can I see your spear?
Here you are.
I can't feel that abnormal frequency anymore.
Could Abby?
Lupa, does Domina Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she despises the acolytes in Raguna. Her obsession with titles is for the glory that comes with them. She prides herself on being the perfect Septimontian. It's highly unlikely she'd believe in the Sentinel.
I see.
What?
Sorry. Lend me your shoulder for a moment. I'm a bit tired.
Go ahead.
How is this not abnormal for somebody who's like a born fighter kind of thing? Like, her being this tired, is that normal?
Oh, wow. That's settled. Looks like the other 2 teams have wrapped up their match. The semifinals are over. Finally, we can leave and get some rest.
Contender Lupa!
Oh, congratulations on reaching the final! Oh, and you! Your performance earlier was truly impressive.
Thanks.
Looper, did you notice any signs of match fixing involving House Silver before? About that?
I told you not long ago, the Bow of Legions has been exploiting their gladiators. But no one dared to speak up.
If you win the final, oh, you'll have the whole of Solace raising their drinks to your name.
All right, everyone. I'll chat with you later. But first, let's give my fellow warrior a moment to breathe, okay? She's new to Septimont. I'm sure none of you want to get carried away and leave a bad impression on an outlander.
Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest. I'll meet up with you once I've dealt with all this.
You sure? I don't mind waiting. I mean, if Lupa's gonna save us from having to talk to people, though, like, I'm not gonna be too upset. Leave by taking the elevator. All right, quiet spot to ponder. Is that the elevator?
Sorry.
Okay.
No entry.
That is, I think that over there is the elevator. How interesting, though. Like, Lupa just seems more tired than I kind of expected, unless, like, she didn't really sleep last night. But if it was a different frequency and it was coming from her weapon, maybe it did something to her, you know? Oh, how interesting would that be? Also, you know, 10 out of 10. I'm kind of obsessed with all these characters from Septimont already, and we're just getting started. I'm very excited to see what else comes next when it comes to Septimont, because these characters... Like, the fact that Yuno didn't even, like, ask for anything, and she's just like, I already know they're guilty, Augusta, get rid of them. And, like, that was that. I don't know why I find that so hilarious. And, like, the sheer confidence in Yuno that Augusta would, like, back her up, because I'm guessing she always backs Augusta up, was very, very cool.
Struck a deal with the Montellys from Raguna.
You struck a deal with the Montellys. I am an honorary Montelli. How about that?